Aloha, Sylvan Bell coming live from Sacramento, California. July 2nd, 2016, 10:40 in the morning. Perfect day to talk about sales. And what I want to specifically talk to you in the series about is spec work. Spec work. So if you don't know what that is, let's just say that somebody has a website and you can go and you can put your work up there and the person decides if they want to use it or not, and it's free, meaning that you don't get paid. Okay? So you put in your time, your work, your effort, and you build something, and then that person is going to pay you on whether they use it or not. And a lot of times there's a lot of legal stuff that you need to know about. Sometimes they own the rights after you're done, right? So they're like, hey, you want to design a logo for me? And, they're like, yeah. So you do it for me, and if I decide that I like it, I'll go ahead and take it, and then we'll use you for other projects. So if this doesn't sound like sales, I don't know what does. Because, at some point in your life, in your sales career, you're going to have somebody say, hey, look, if you give me the super huge discount up front, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of business over here. Wink, wink, wink. Because I'm winking, it never happens. Anytime that, like in my early sales career, and somebody would say, hey, this is what we're going to do, the other work never materialized. They were dangling a carrot in front of me. So sometimes spec work is dangling a carrot. Now, I will tell you, if you're getting new and you're new to the world of doing business, this could be, if this is what you decide to do, a way for you to get your name out there. And I'm going to give you an example. I love house music. I love EDM, as they call it now. But I've been DJing since the late 90s, early 2000s. Got my Technics 1200s in my living room, right? But I was on this forum, and they were going back and forth, and one of the mix shows said, hey, look, put your mixes up. We're gonna syndicate somebody nationally. And you had two camps. You had the people who were like, I would never, ever do that. Not gonna do it. It's my stuff. Not gonna do it. And then you had the other camp. You know what? Cool. I got the opportunity to put my stuff out. Let's do it. Okay? And what happened is the people who said, I'm never gonna do anything. I've never heard of them since. I've never seen them, don't know who they are. But the people who put their ring in the hat, or their hat in the ring, they were really good, and they've been on quite a few different mix shows and ended up going on the DJing circuit, and things worked out really well for them. So spec work is like, hey, I'm going to do something up front, and it's going to be for free. I'm going to design something on the hopes that you buy it later, okay? So that's what it is. Know that sometimes it's your decision, right? What would you do? So like if somebody came to me and said, hey, Scott, I want you to train on spec work. I want you to do all the work up front, and then we're going to pay you on the results afterwards. Okay, so first off, my first question would be about accountability. How accountable are you to your people? And second off, the number that they would want me to do it for would be astronomical, because I know that most people can't hold their salespeople accountable. They just don't know how to do it, and they won't do it. Okay, so if you were going to do it, you got to ask a lot of questions. You got to know the legal ramifications. You got to know what's going on. So that's what spec work is. Now, if you could do a small favor for me in the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story. That'd be fantastic. To the right or to the left, there's a subscribe button. You know what you got to do. You got to subscribe. And then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Why not even LinkedIn? Scott Sylvan Bell. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.